Hey there, YouTube. This is YNFR1980 here with another review. Here's my top 5 favorite horror movie sequels. I'm going to start off with Final Destination 2. I think this movie was really a lot of fun. It wasn't as good as the first one, basically because of the exact same story, but it didn't just have the originality factor that the first one did. This one has really cool deaths in it. The acting isn't that bad yet. It probably starts getting bad around the third one. It's really terrible by the fourth one. But in this movie, it's actually very enjoyable. I recommend this movie. It's a lot of fun. It's really bloody. Death really goes all out in this one, but it's a very enjoyable horror movie. I'd highly recommend you guys. If you guys like the first one, you'll probably want to check out this one. If you're gonna see one or two of the movies, watch the one and two. But after that, you don't have to keep going unless you're a diehard fan like I was. But I have to see them all. But I highly recommend this one. This one's actually very good. So, and for number four, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's actually a really good movie too. It's not as good as the first one, obviously. It's hard. It's pretty rare when actually a sequel actually beats the original. But um, this one's really enjoyable. It's definitely a lot bloodier than the first one, but it's a lot of fun. Really enjoyable movie. I really recommend you guys check this out. It's also directed by Toby Hooper, but it came out a lot later after the first one. This one came out in 1986, and the first one came out in 1974, I think. So this one came out quite a while later. But it's a very enjoyable movie. I think this was Dennis Hopper's first appearance. I'm not sure. It's a shame he died last year, but you know. But it's a very good movie. It's very cool. I love the part when Leatherface gets a chainsaw in his stomach, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, really good movie. Highly recommend it. Check it out. For number three, we have Halloween H2O. I was between putting this one and part four in it, but I just couldn't do it because Jamie Lee Curtis is back in this one. That's awesome to see her in here, especially her being the main protagonist again. Because I was really pissed off how they killed her off in the first 5 minutes of Resurrection. So I was really happy to get her here at least. Really enjoyable movie. Really, it's actually pretty creepy. It's directed by Steve Miner, same guy who directed Friday the Part 2 and 3. So that's a pretty good sign. It's a really enjoyable movie. I could have done without LL Cool J in it though, but still a very good movie. Um, Definitely check it out. It's worth a watch. And for number two, we got Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors. Great movie. Great movie. Highly recommended. This it's the best since the first one. It's the best. It's the second best in the series, definitely by far. A really enjoyable movie. Patricia Arquette did really good in this movie. I was kind of upset that they recast her in part four, and she just gets killed off like nothing. But Kincaid in this movie is awesome. I love how he has all those little hissy fits every few minutes, and it's a really good movie. Definitely check it out. Really, it's worth a watch. If you like the first one, you should love this one. Nancy comes back in this one. That's freaking awesome. Really cool that she came back. It's a spoiler alert. It's a shame that she got killed by Freddy near the end. But it's a really enjoyable movie. Definitely worth a watch. Check it out. And for number one, we have Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I love this movie. It's like it's right up there with the first one. I think it's equally as good as the first one. It's actually a really good movie. I really enjoy this movie. It's definitely worth a watch. Every single one here is definitely worth a watch. If you're a fan of the first one, if you're a fan of the entire series, you should see this movie too. It's probably I love how Tom Savini came back for this one. If this was the last movie in the series, I would have been happy. But they had to milk the money cow dry. It's a really fun movie. Definitely check it out. A lot of great kills in this one. I love it when kills Axel at the hospital. Freaking slashes his throat, the freaking saw, and then just freaking twisted around his head around. That was epic, man. When he stabbed that girl in the throat with I think it was like a Bowie knife, something like that. And just eating a banana, came out of her mouth all crazy. Definitely a really good movie. Definitely check it out. It's really cool. And an interesting fact here is on the cover that knife stuck in his eye is actually a Buck 119, I think, or a Buck 120. Same knife used in the Scream movies. Oh, and also, this is the first movie to introduce Tommy Jarvis into the series, so that was cool that he came into this. Played by Corey Feldman, of course. You know, we all know him from the Lost Boys and everything. Lost Boys sequels. Really good movie. Definitely check it out.